Welcome to Chalice Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. We're so glad you found us. I'm Reverend Nica Eaton Guinn. I'm the senior minister here, and I would love to show you around. Now that we are meeting in person again and also online, I would like to invite you to come and join us in our sanctuary. Here's our foyer where you will receive a name tag and meet our greeters, and then they will usher you into our actual sanctuary. As you will notice, we have no traditional religious iconography in our sanctuary. Instead, we have the beautiful chalice emblem, which is both the symbol of our congregation and a symbol of our faith. And the chalice is lit as a symbol indicating that everyone is welcome here and that it's a safe place for you to come and enjoy your religious and spiritual journey. And many people ask me, well, what is Unitarian Universalism really all about? What do you all believe? And I like to share with people that really we are united around a set of ethics and values as opposed to common beliefs. So you don't have to believe any specific thing to be a member of Chalice. I do like to say, though, that we all agree that we are a movement of love in action. In a typical service, you might hear philosophy, psychology, poetry, scripture readings from all the world's great scriptures, but there's all kinds of approaches that we bring. And we have in our midst Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, Buddhists, atheists, humanists, and spiritual but not religious folk. Everyone here is welcome. So we're a very family-friendly congregation. We love our young folk, and we have many interesting programs for our kids of all ages. And actually each Sunday, our director of religious education will sit here in the storyteller's chair, and our children will gather, and we tell a story which has a lot of appeal for all ages, but also brings a good moral message to our children. And then our children also get to play back here in Joy's Corner during the service. And they stay in for about half of the service, and then they go out to their classes and do activities together until their parents are done with the service. Other elements that you'll find in a service are hymns and songs. We have a wonderful choir which is open to all, and we have a time of meditation or prayer or quiet reflection. And we also collect an offering which often goes to communities in our wider neighborhood in need or to our Chalice Fellowship, depending on what is going on in the world. Just next to our sanctuary, we have a separate building called our Fellowship Hall, and this building has a large meeting room, our kitchen, as well as classrooms for children and adults. So let me take you in and show you around. Come on in. So this is our entrance hallway, and off to the left here is our Fellowship Hall. And here we have a gathering space where people can talk with one another and have meetings. But it's also a large room where we meet on Sundays, either inside or outside after services for coffee and snacks and fellowship. We have notice boards in here which talk about everything going on, but of course you can see that on our website as well. And then if you follow me this way, we're going to go into our commercial kitchen in here. We also now have screens in many of our rooms so that we can do multi-platform gatherings. And so often our meetings will be held both in person and online, depending on your comfort level. Just next to our kitchen is our child space area, where our children under 4 usually gather. And it's a large space with lots of toys. And we have childcare providers who can take care of your young children while you enjoy service. Okay, so now we're upstairs in Fellowship Hall, and I want to give you a sneak peek of some of our special rooms up here. If you come to one of our many groups, our connection circles, our chalice circles, or our men's or women's groups, you might come and meet up in here, which is our adult group room. And it's a lovely cozy room with beautiful views of the mountains and the moon when it rises too. And then just next door, we have our boardroom and our library. And we are so fortunate because we have a fantastic library curated by some of our own Chalice librarians. And you'll find books on all kinds of spiritual matters, but also on relationships, on philosophy, on psychology, anything that you might be interested in. And if you're a member of Chalice, you can check out as many books as you like. Keep them for as long as you want, read them, and then return them. It's a great benefit we have. And then I'll take you down the hall to where we have our children's classrooms. Here we have classrooms for all different ages. We can peek in there. They're comfortable with art supplies and all different kinds of materials and couches. And our children get to explore at their different age levels, whatever interests them. And then at the end of the hall, we have our room for our youth, our young religious Unitarian Universalists, our teenagers, otherwise known as YRUU, and that could be taken in many different ways. And they have a great room to meet in with foosball and couches, and our teens love to hang out here. So we welcome you, whoever you are, no matter your age, your gender identification, your sexual orientation, your race, your culture, your belief system. Everyone is welcome here at Chalice. We are people with open minds, open hearts, and we gather together to help one another make meaning of life and help the wider community.